Hey, 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 what's going on, good people? Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the Wednesday Wind Down. Welcome to the Wednesday Wind Down. Today we're covering the number one reason you're failing at love. I know, I be clapping like, come on. The number one reason you are failing at love and how you can start winning. My objective is for you to start winning. I want to know who's out there. Give me a shout out in the comments. Say, hey, boo, hey, or just a hello. How are you this evening? I'll take either one. I will take either one. Um, this subject these subjects about love and relationships hit home with me. I'm definitely the life coach. I will guide you into make loving your life a lifestyle, but I am the love CEO. And what that means is I will coach you into mastering the art of love so that you can infuse your life with so much self-love and then focus on the life love. And then we can end up with romantic love. I am here for all of that. But I definitely want to let all of you know about announcements. We have a workshop coming up September 14th. That workshop is the real self-care for alpha females. Y'all know self-care is kind of thrown around a lot lately, and my objective is to make sure that we have a real, authentic understanding of self-care and self-love for our personal selves. My self-care plan may not be your self-care plan, right? And your self-care plan may not be your best friend's self-care plan. So I'm here for all of that. So come on, tell me who's here. I want to know. Just say, hey, boo, hey. Let me know where you're tuning in from. If you're listening to the replay, hashtag replay. And years ago, I was that girl who looked for love in looking for love in all the wrong places. I don't know if that's a country song, but I just feel like a country twang when I say that. But I really was looking for love in all of the wrong places. I was constantly looking to seek approval. And it's a hard thing to admit. It is really hard to admit often when you just didn't quite get it right in that area. And I was so insecure and so wanting to find love and needing my love to look like romantic movie love where you're in and out and you break up and have sex and it all happens in an hour and a half. I think I was looking for that heightened love. And so being a love addict, there was a lot of things that you start to do things for love. You feel like if I do this or if I'm this person, then love will flow to me. And that is really not the way of looking at it. So let's talk about it. Seeking approval or being in the mindset of doing is codependent, which a lot of us know that codependency is you shifting a behavior in order to get a response from someone. Have you guys ever seen that? Say me, you've seen it. Maybe not me that you've done it, but you've seen it where someone maybe has an attitude because they want you to respond a certain way. Or for me, I would be such an over giver so that I would stand out from the rest and get the love that I really, really wanted. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Adele. It's so nice to see you. Yeah, I made it a country song with my country twang. So the number one reason that you may be failing at love is because you are focusing on love being something that is outside of yourself. Now, stay with me because I'm going to dive into this a little deeper. If you're focusing on love being something that is outside of yourself, then it can be fleeting. It will come and it may go. And oftentimes it will go because you cannot keep up with the Joneses. And what I mean by that, not keeping up with the Joneses, is that always feeling like you have to be on and constantly doing and constantly seeking and constantly looking is not the way to achieve massive love in your life. And it took me a long time to figure that out. This isn't just some lady who's online talking about love. This is a woman who was a love addict. A love addict. Look it up, Google it. I was constantly seeking love. I fell in love with being in love. I wrote poems about guys that I don't even know who the poem was written about because I didn't say their name. And I got a book. I got a book about it. You want to hear it? Here it goes. No, I'm playing. I did publish a book, and it is a book of poetry that shows the evolution of coming from that space of constantly seeking love outside yourself in order to go through that journey and attract the love you want, and it doesn't really happen, to really hitting rock bottom. Rock bottom, y'all. I got to sip to this one because I'm about to tell you some stuff. That is so good. I love red wine. Cheers. Happy Wednesday wine down. Hitting rock bottom. It was crazy. I'll never forget. During praise and worship, I turned on some gospel music because my heart was just aching. I think I was really in love, hardcore crushing with a guy, and he had no clue. I think he might have started to notice, but something happened where he just like stopped talking to me, and I will tell you, I was in the floor sobbing for a guy who didn't even know I existed. Sobbing. And that's a pain. That's very painful. When you get to a place where you want something and you're like, I've done everything. What am I supposed to do? And you feel like you're seeking and stretching and reaching and grabbing and trying to grasp, and nothing seems to satisfy or, satiate, or nothing really seems to come into your place of full-blown love. And as I'm crying and sobbing, laying in the floor, thank God Jordan was at school, I can still remember the orange walls. I had made my apartment to be this sanctuary, and I had this bright orange paint, but I brushed it on. So it just reminded me of like some travels in Morocco or somewhere Eastern African. And it was so warm and comforting. But on that day, I was not comforted, and them walls weren't warm because I was on the floor just sobbing like, why me? When am I going to find my love? When is someone going to just be so crazy head over heels for me? And I don't know if anyone else has gone through those moments where you think that there is no hope, or you just kind of throw up the guard because nothing is really turning out the way that you want it. And I am here to tell you that does not have to be the way it is. That does not have to be the way it is. I really want, before I dive into this, I want you to share this post, because my objective is to touch the hearts and the minds of the strong women all over the world, and I cannot do it without you. Anyone who is listening to this post, listening to this live, this podcast, Freudian slip, I want you to share that, because I cannot touch the people that you can touch. So share this post, because I want someone to hear this and to be encouraged when it comes to love. If you're just tuning in, let me know where you're tuning in from. If you're watching the replay, #replay. So the number one reason most of us fail at love is because we are constantly looking outside of ourselves for love. And I don't want to sound woo-woo. I don't want to sound woo-woo. I don't want y'all thinking, oh my goodness, what is she talking about? Of course I want love from outside myself. Of course I want love from outside myself. But I will tell you that we are all energy. And I will also tell you, if you are seeking it from outside of yourself, most of the time, I don't know if this is you, but it's been me and several of the people I've coached and some people that I've talked to, that we are looking for the validation. We are looking for doing things to get love. And that could come from childhood. That could come from where we needed to perform for acceptance. And for love, there is no performance required. Hear me on that. For love, there is no performance required. The only thing that is required is that you understand that you are powerful, you are love. Stay with me for a second. I don't want you to run off because you're like, yeah, she talking about I'm love. You are love. You were created from love. You hold love inside of you. And in order to start winning at love, it's so important that you look inside yourself and decide today. Say it out loud. You ain't got to tell me. You ain't got to type in. I know it's kind of quiet in them comments because I hope y'all are feeling me. Let me know if you're hearing something that hits with you. Because the art of being love is for you to show up for yourself. You have to show up for yourself. You have to understand that it's not something you are seeking, but you are something that you are attracting like something. You are love and you are attracting love. And if you think about it from that perspective, then your life can look more like the things that you want if you want love. A lot of times people don't want to talk about it. People don't want to talk about the love. They're going to tell you strategies on dating. They're going to tell you, what you should and shouldn't be accepting. But it all boils down for us wanting to be loved and accepted. It all boils down to love and acceptance. And if you don't accept yourself, it's going to be hard for you to find someone who accepts you just exactly the way you are. I don't know if you've had these situations, but I've been in situations where I was not full in acceptance of myself. And therefore, the people that I attracted into my life didn't quite accept me. They wanted me to change. They didn't like how I was doing certain things. And I couldn't even blame them because I wasn't fully accepting myself. I didn't like how I was doing things. I beat myself up about certain situations. And you have to ask yourself the poignant questions. I wouldn't even say the hard questions, because the questions that most of us are asking, well, why haven't I found the love that I want? Why do I keep attracting the same type of people? Why is this? And we're going into the thing that we don't want. And if we look at our lives and start asking the poignant questions of, why am I so freaking amazing and love myself that I attract the same type of people into my life? How is that? I'll never forget, I moved to Los Angeles and I thought that people, I was doing a lot of modeling. And so a lot of the people that I had met, nothing against models, y'all, nothing against models. A lot of the people that I met, it seemed to be a surface type relationship. They would want to go out. We were talking about what we were wearing. It was all about very superficial. And I was not liking it. I was raised with a family that had country upbringing. My mama would be talking to strangers in the store. She had strangers that had been friends for like 30, 40 years. From a wrong phone calling in, it was a wrong number. And now they're friends for 30 or 40 years. So that's how I was raised. And so I will never forget just thinking, wow, I'm not going to find any friends. Like, why do I keep running into these same old shallow, designer purse talking type of people? And then finally one day I said, you know what? I am dope. I am amazing. I have this warmth and comfort about me. I have this Southern girl roots. I'm a city girl with Southern girl roots. And there has to be someone out there like me. I'll never forget saying this out loud, saying it out loud, because I really didn't have very many friends in moving here in LA. And the minute I accepted who I was, the minute I decided to stand in my warmth, my passion, my down home comfort, loving personality, the minute I decided to stand in that, I began to attract people who were like me. I began to attract people that were like me. I met some amazing friends from that. I met some amazing friends. And so the whole point of this message was to let you know that stop looking for love outside yourself. I'm just going to be real. I could candy coat it. I could try to coddle you a little bit, but no, stop looking for love outside yourself and determine that you're going to put in the work to be the love you wish to receive. Because when you decide that you are going to be the blueprint of how someone should love you, that someone will come into your life. I guarantee that. But be the blueprint. Be the foundation. Put you first. In Love CEO Institute, we talk about this cycle of self-love, life love, romantic love. That is the cycle. That is the trinity of love. Self-love, life love, romantic love. And I want you to have all the love that you want. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Natasha McCray. I am the Love CEO. I will coach you into making loving life a lifestyle. I would love to personally invite you to the Love CEO Sanctuary. The Love CEO Sanctuary is pretty dope, y'all. The Love CEO Sanctuary, I created that because we talk about the hard questions about life. It's a space for strong women to build community. It is a space for you to start determining that you're going to design the life that you want and start living it. It's not just some random branding message that I say, design the life that you want. It is something that we actually do. So go to bit.ly, join the Alpha Self-Care Workshop, because that will bring you into the Love CEO Sanctuary that is coming up on September 14th. It is the self-care workshop. It's real self-care. We dive deep. I uncover some serious, you can go over there and look at the testimonials that I have for that workshop. It was absolutely amazing when we did it in June. We're doing it again in September. And I would love, love, love to see you there, because I want to see you winning at love. Share this post with someone so that they know that they're not alone, so that they know that there is a way to start designing the life that they want, so that they will know that the love that they want is theirs. It's theirs. The love that you want is yours. So be an ambassador for Love CEO Institute and share the love, spread the love. I appreciate all of you. And that concludes our Wednesday wind down. I will see you here again next week. I love each and every one of you. If nobody told you that today, just know that you are loved and I am sending it to you. You may not even know me, but I am sending you love, and you are loved today. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.